I'm not sitting farther back today because sunlight. So I finished my final in about 3 hours, which was about half the time I gave myself to do it. So that was nice. Of course, we were given like a week to work on it, but I didn't need a week. I needed 3 hours. So now I'm done with classes until the summer terms classes start on the 27th. 2 whole weeks off. Not that that means much. Now, the class I just finished, I ended up enjoying more than I thought it would considering the title and subject matter. Copyright law. We're still doing our general courses, and copyright is one of those things that all publishers need to understand. The summer term is going to be marketing strategies and production management. Neither one of those is jumping out at me as being particularly engaging for what I want to do, because I'm not a marketing type, nor am I interested in the design and production end. At least not in the that's what I want to be doing sense. I'm going to be pursuing the editorial track, because I'd rather be an editor. I hate trying to record anything during the day. I mean, my recording for these is very slow with lots of pauses anyway, but when I'm not the only person home and awake, I give up. Now the sun's moved, so it's trying to burn me, and the noise just won't stop. No, I'm not done, because apparently she wasn't. Despite my having a sign, I have a sign that I unfold every time I'm recording so she knows and can be considerate of that. And despite having walked by it in multiple trips, at least half a dozen times, she gets angry at me for being frustrated and giving up and folding it up. And it happens every time. Like I'm somehow not allowed to be frustrated because I have no privacy, almost no space. I have one room. I can't go somewhere else to get the quiet or anything. She has run of the whole house. I don't. But somehow me wanting any quiet or privacy of my own is too much of an inconvenience for her. Whether or not she means it that way, that's how it comes across every fucking time. And she hasn't figured it out. I don't think she ever will. Because every time it feels and seems like she's going out of her way to make me feel like shit for wanting to have my own fucking time and space. Yes, we have to share the space we live in. But everything that I can and want to do can only be done in one room. This tiny little sliver. And when even that is infringed upon by whatever it is she may or may not be trying to do, of course I'm going to get fucking frustrated and give up. I don't like the feeling of having to wait until she's asleep every day to do anything, but it's the only way to avoid her making me feel like shit. I feel like shit anyway, but I'm trying to avoid that conflict, and it doesn't work. And no, this doesn't explain any of my escapism at all. Now I need to play something to get me back into a headspace where I can actually interact with others tonight and not ruin the mood of the whole fucking game. And I was in a good mood a half an hour ago. For the rest of the month, I think I'm just gonna wait until she's asleep or gone somewhere else so that I don't have to deal with this shit. I'd rather it be dark and quiet and my time of the day than deal with this every fucking day for the rest of the month. I'm going to try and have more positive or interesting things to talk about, but this is how my day's turned out so far.